Hey you, it's Bia the Prophet, and I am ready to guide you through another Law of Attraction reading. Welcome. I appreciate each and every being joining this meeting. Follow me now in this infinite moment for a message for the collected and individuals. Set an intention for this meeting. You already know what you want the reading to clarify. You attracted this reading, and I am cooperating with you. It's mutually beneficial. As I'm pulling the cards, use your intuition as well. Let us know any additional connections you made in the comments below the video, and the collected will benefit from the collective intuition. This is a body, mind, and spirit message addressing the basic human needs for self-actualization aligned with the 7 chakras. Let's start with why Spirit has called this meeting. We already have a couple of cards on the table, so let's take a look at them. The first card that we have out is the card of Wise Counsel, which is similar to the Hierophant in traditional decks. The Wise Counsel card is showing up in the position aligned with the crown chakra. So this is what Spirit would like to bring into focus for you. The message is unity with a spiritually minded community. You are open to help and advice. You're looking forward and not back. Great, thanks. Then we have the current focus of your mind is the Page of Air. The page is curious and therefore scholarly. Also, though, cheerful and dependable. The current focus of your mind is time to get to work on an excellent opportunity. Happy news about your career or promotions or scholarships, a new area of study. And then we have the feeling in the physical, the energy of the Strength card. This could be subconscious, unconscious, or even at a cellular level. Personal power and assertiveness with kindness, portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Yeah, Wise Counsel to Strength. So I was thinking about, it's funny how fast you can think so much in a matter of seconds. But I was thinking about, I'll put the cards down for a second, in the Ace of Air in this deck, there is a young boy and he is going to pull a sword out of a stone, and between the sword and the stone is the crown. And I was thinking about how that reminds me so much of Excalibur in in the story of Excalibur, the person who pulls the sword from the stone becomes the king. But then now I was just thinking about how the author of this deck says, and I guess it would be more helpful if I show you the card. Let's see if I can find it. Put some cards down. So what I was thinking about is the author says about this deck that the page is the same person as the person in the one of air. The page of air is the same person, older and wiser. And so this person who is pulling the sword from the stone becomes the page, not the king. Right? Okay, stay with me. So here are the cards I'm talking about. Here's the page, here's the one, and here's the sword. It's stuck in the stone, and there's the crown. And this is the same person according to the author. Now he has the sword, but he doesn't have the crown. He is a page, not a king. So where does the crown go, right? Stay with me. So here's the king of swords. This is not the same crown. He doesn't give this crown to the king. Look who he gives it to. The lion. This is the same crown. That was a long way around, but this is the first time I've ever noticed that this is the same crown as the one from the Ace of Air. And the king doesn't have that crown. He doesn't have that crown. The crown is given to the lion in the strength card. The lion is the one who is, let me just put these somewhere in the middle. The lion is the one who's the chosen king. So, where am I going with all of this? The lion would never be able to pull the stone. Why do I keep saying pull the stone? Pull the sword from the stone, because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. This whole metaphor has to do with cooperative components. Sometimes the other people are used as cooperative components in us creating our own reality. Sometimes we can't do something ourselves, and then someone else who it's good for them as well, right? Because the boy, he does have the sword as he moves on with his life, and the king actually has a picture of the sword. The page keeps the sword in this deck. This is a dramatic story, but sometimes we aren't meant to get certain things done. Someone else will come in and do the things that we aren't meant to get done. There are parts that you are supposed to get done, and other people come in and help you. But that doesn't mean that it's any less for you because you received help. And in this particular picture, it's the angel that's actually, well, first it was the boy, a human being cooperative, retrieving the crown from the stone, and then the angel brings it to the rightful owner. So there's this low-key parallel that I just made up, might remind you, might be, I said parable. Did I say parallel? Or maybe I said parallel. This parable might be parallel to a situation that you are in. You being the lion of strength and someone else making your crown available, and then spirit bringing you the crown. There we go. That's it. Then clarifying this strength card, we have the Queen of Water in the position of security, which aligns with the root chakra. So your instincts to survive and be secure. Your feeling is loving. Your feeling about your sense of security, following your heart. Following your heart. She's waiting on the shore for her ship. She also has a tiny tarot deck there with her. So she's waiting on the shore for her ship. This is how you're feeling about your sense of security. The Hermit card is in the position of health, aligning with the sacral chakra. This is what needs to be taken care of. Shining your light as an example to others. These are clarifying the strength. Following your heart and shining your light as an example. That is your personal power. This is your assertiveness portrayed with kindness. The Queen is compassionate. Queen is also very psychic. This Queen is very psychic, not just intuitive, but psychic. She has deep psychic insights. Let's clarify the Page of Earth in the position of the current focus of your mind. Start with this esteem, which is your emotional health. We have the transformation, which is aligned with the Tower card in traditional decks. In the esteem position aligns with the solar plexus. It is your best quality and skill for the actualization. Your best quality and skill is releasing old belief systems. You welcome the unknown, and you know it will work out for you and everyone. That's your best quality and skill. You welcome the unknown, knowing it will work out for you and everyone. in the position of belonging or your emotional security, we have the Knight of Fire. This is how you create the love you need. Passion, confidence, charisma are the attributes of the Knight. Certainly optimism. You create the love you need by staying focused on what you want and trusting your instincts. So it's time to get to work according to the page. You need to stay focused on what you want and trust your instincts. Releasing old beliefs. What is it that you believe that might be getting in your way here? Let's see. So I asked, what is it that you believe that's getting in your way? And we have the Page of Water, the Nine of Air, the High Priestess, and the Four of Earth. Together, these cards are telling me that you believe that your intuition has to keep you up at night, or that your intuition is the thing that keeps you up at night. Or if you're up at night, you can hear your intuition better. But that's not the intuition. That's the ego keeping you up at night. Your true intuition allows you to manage your resources wisely. Your resource of time and energy. So this is the belief that you're trying to transform. I'm hearing that you believe if you can't sleep at night and you wonder why, maybe God is trying to tell you something. No, that's your intuition. I'm sorry, that's your ego wanting to go over the details that you don't need to go over. Oh, I need those cards. So staying up at night, what you're thinking about when you're staying up at night is not your intuition. Your intuition can come in at night, but not in thoughts that just kind of go over the same thing over and over and over again. Your intuition feels like peace. It doesn't feel like anxiety. It doesn't feel like worrying. It doesn't feel bad. It feels good. It feels thrilling. So when you get an idea that you're like, yeah, that's it, that's your intuition. If you have an idea that's like, oh no, I don't know how this is going to work, that's not your intuition. Okay, hopefully that was clear. Let's see if we can get words of wisdom using this deck that would further clarify the reading, Spirit. Are there any words of wisdom in this deck? Oh, I didn't go over the Ace of Fire, which is in the position of the actualization. So the Ace of Fire in the actualization position, which aligns with the throat chakra, or how you will express yourself in the world, is bold and courageous. So in order to be in unity with a spiritually minded community, you have to be bold and courageous. Being bold and courageous. Now, the energy that, or the words of wisdom that Spirit thought might clarify this reading, is that everyone has value. Everyone has value. Everyone has value. Well, I know that that is true, but I'm not sure how that relates to this reading. It's saying no one has greater or lesser, nor is no one is greater or lesser than you. It is a natural instinct for humans to judge, but you must remember that at the core, we are all the same. We may look different and we have created different journeys for ourselves, but we all have something remarkable in common. We have all chosen this dimension and this time to incarnate together. The energy of spirit is infinite, but there is a finite number of souls inhabiting physical vessels on earth, and you are one of them. Everyone you know, everyone you pass in the street, everyone you see on the news, they are your brothers and sisters. Someone may be on a different path than you, but you must understand that they are playing their part. Judgment is an aspect of fear. Your job is to love everyone as you love yourself. Some souls have chosen difficult incarnations that may or may not involve you. Bless them on their path instead of sending the negative energy of judgment to them as a further hindrance. So it's asking you not to judge others because everyone has value. Interesting. What you're meant to learn is, this aligns with the third eye chakra, or your intuitive chakra. What you're meant to learn is to embrace your own uniqueness. Embrace your own uniqueness. Do what you're passionate about. So this card talks about events requiring immediate action. And this card is talking about time to take action. Now they are both fire, and fire is about action. But these are, even though they're spread out on the table, they go like this, right? They snake up into one. No, the chakras are aligned. People think they're in a straight line. I don't think they are, but that's, another conversation. I think they snake up in this way. But what I was going to say about that is, it's one step and then the other step. So from the Queen of Water to the Hermit, and then from the Hermit to transformation. That's the part. From the Hermit to transformation to awakening. From feelings to action to an opportunity to act. I'm really struck by all the green over here. Green is the color of the heart chakra, but the color you have in your heart chakra is orange. So we're talking about something you love, or something that is dear to your heart, that you have a lot of passion about as well. Something can be dear to your heart and you don't have a lot of passion. You could have a lot of resentment towards it. There's lots of feelings that you could have towards something that's dear to your heart, but you have a lot of passion and compassion. That's the only other thing here on the table. I was going to get a card to clarify the transformation. It's this one. And it's the card of authority. So this is what you are transforming into. You're transforming into an authority, which is, that makes sense with the Page of Earth here being studious and curious and talking about happy news about career and promotions and scholarships and things like that. You're working your way, you're transforming yourself into being an authority using the energy of the Hermit. And you are manifesting an opportunity to take action on that. So you're meant to learn to embrace your own uniqueness, because the feeling that I'm getting is that you have studied step by step. You understand the things that affect other things that are at the core of what you studied. And so you are a unique authority. I'm hearing from this card, you have value. You have value. Not more than other people, but unique value to the situation. You have unique value to the situation. Okay, so perhaps we'll see what that unique value is in the next reading, but that's what I have for you for right now. Take the message however it resonates for you. Look forward to the components of this message showing up in the coming hours, days, and weeks in different ways. That's just how the law of attraction works. Until next time, remember, you and you alone create your reality. Enjoy.